a batch of stranded people, 1,000 stranded people, as a matter of fact, have been evacuated by the helicopters by which were operated by the Indian Army. Army teams cleared complete wreckage of yesterday's crashed helicopters and prepared a landing strip. The evacuation started from the Jungle Chhati makeshift helipad, and these were the first batch of 1,000 people who were evacuated. The Army is flying them in even as we speak after establishing contact with the survivors. The rescue operations, of course, a very, very difficult task. These areas very, very difficult to access, very inhospitable terrains, and we have in fact been getting regular updates from the authorities in the forces about what they're doing. This is what the public relations officer of the ITBP, Deepak Pandey, had to say. Let's listen in.
आईटीबीपी को दो जिम्मेवारियां दी गई हैं। औली में एक बड़ा हेलीपैड निर्माण करने की। औली में हमने वो हेलीपैड निर्माण कर दिया है और जोशीमठ से जो भी लोग हेमकुंड साहब और बद्रीनाथ से बचकर आ रहे हैं उनको नीचे सुरक्षित भेजने की जिम्मेवारी हमें दी गई है। तो उसके लिए स्थानीय प्रशासन ने हमें बसें और तरह की गाड़ियां दी हैं। स्थानीय प्रशासन ने जोशीमठ इलाके में रिलीफ मटेरियल बांटने की भी जिम्मेवारी आईटीबीपी को दिया है। इसके लिए हमें रिलीफ मटेरियल स्थानीय प्रशासन द्वारा मुहैया कराया जा रहा है और उसको हम जो भी प्रभावित इलाके हैं वहां पे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं।
Even as medical supplies and food are being flown in and rescue operations are being worked upon, what the situation looks like on the ground is very critical. And joining us on the phone line right now, Wing Commander General Galway. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us. He is the IF spokesperson. Sir, first of all, can you tell us what's happening as far as the rescue operations is concerned? We know that first batch of 1,000 survivors have been rescued.
Well, as for the rescue operations that are on, the Indian Air Force is at it in full swing. Almost all the aircraft in our inventory, transport helicopters, are pressed into operation. This morning, in one of our Mi-17 V5 helicopters, in one of its evacuation sorties, had airlifted 17 foreign nationals. These foreign nationals were stranded in the Harshal sector, and they were airlifted from Harshal down to Jolly Grant. From there, they would be sent back to their destinations. We have also innovated a new method. In fact, the airbase at Darasu has been activated as a forward airbase, where we are operating 5 Mi-17 V5 helicopters, a detachment of 5 Mi-17 V5 helicopters. And due to the condition of the roads and unavailability of fuel, we have used the C-130J in an innovative role, wherein fuel was transferred from a C-130J, which was flown in from Hindon, and for the very first time, an aircraft of this magnitude, of this class, landed at airfield Darasu, and fuel transferred from the aircraft into fuel bowsers. The bowsers, by the way, were flown in by Mi-26 helicopters the previous day. So this is how we are going about operations. The base at Darasu would further strengthen the thing at which we are working towards the excavation or towards getting the people out of these areas.
So we've been talking consistently about the difficulty of the terrain. We believe that even while you were conducting these evacuation operations, these rescue procedures, the weather was fairly inclement. Despite that, you've been pushing through. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Weather is an integral part of flying, and military flying is we fly in various terrains, various weather conditions, and in hills, the rate at which the weather changes from being fair to partly cloudy to cloudy, or whatever the conditions are, is very rapid. And yes, the weather plays a very, very important role, but the pilots have been trained. They've been trained well. They push their aircrafts and themselves to a limit, and with keeping in mind safety of the passengers and the aircraft, and so that the task is achieved without compromising on flight safety. Task is the main aim. Our aim is to evacuate people as fast as possible, and that is what we aim to do.
Sir, also could you tell us, after completing this procedure, what is the next step that is going to be taken?
Like one of our roles is aid to civil administration. Whenever there's a natural calamity, that is what we are performing right now. From the Air Force side, we will continue assisting till the time the Air Force is required to do so. We have also set up at this base, Darasu, we have set up a medical camp wherein we would be treating the people who have been brought in, who need medical aid, and so that they get back onto their feet as fast as possible. And we are there till the time we are required to do what needs to be done.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us on NDTV 24/7.